Hey guys, welcome to this MYXclusive interview. I'm VJ Ai, and today we have an artist all the way from Ireland calling us, and we're going to be getting to know more about her and her latest single called Parasail. Please welcome Eunice.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi, you guys.
Eunice.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Yes, please say hi to everyone watching on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube,
Yes.
and TikTok.
Yes. Hi, everybody on all social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And of course, my family, my friends that are supporting me. It's currently 4 a.m. in Ireland. So hi to everybody in Europe and the US. Yeah, and my manager, Manny Gio, hello. Hi. My mom in the other room, hello. And my family and friends in the Philippines. Hi, everybody.
Oh my gosh, it's 4 a.m. there now. Thank
Yes,
you.
4
Thank you for
a.m. Oh
staying
my
up this
goodness.
late. Are you staying up or
No.
did you wake up early?
Oh my gosh, for the first time in this whole of the pandemic, I slept at 7 p.m. for this. Because usually I
Oh,
stay up, but I was like, you know what, I want to be more, ready for this and
mas
fresh. So,
fresh.
yeah.
Exactly. And you do
Yeah.
look fresh. I was gonna ask nga
Thank
parang,
you. Like
wow,
yourself.
if thank you. Like if you stayed up, tapos parang your skin is still that great. Wow. But
Oh, sana
um
all.
Eunice, please tell us more about yourself. Like why are you there in Ireland? Where in the Philippines you're from? Can you please tell us how that whole thing
Yes.
ended up like this?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so my name is Eunice Janine. I'm a 22 year old singer songwriter from Limerick, Ireland. But I was born and raised in the Philippines. I'm from Las Piñas. I actually finished
Mhm.
high school in the Philippines. And then I moved here when I was 16 because my mom works here as a nurse. Yeah, she's a frontliner.
Oh
And
wow.
so we decided, obviously I'll fly with her when I was 16. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So, how's your mom now? Like, how are things there in Ireland? Because here in the Philippines, it's kind of
I,
bad.
I, feel, I
The
feel like I should
cases, the number
ask,
of
how is it
cases.
in the
I
Philippines?
know the number of cases isn't dropping. But how is it there?
Here naman, actually my mom got her like second dose, I think, of vaccine, and ako haven't. But just this week, I think, yan, the more shops started to open up, yan. Pero we were still on lockdown kasi since February, yeah. Pero ngayon, I think it's much better na. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. And
Mm.
I
My
hope
mom, she's
every.
she's working in a nursing home, so she's kind of away from, the more risky
Oh,
hospitals. Yeah,
okay.
thank
So
God.
with
Yeah.
seniors.
Yes, yes. My mom's a
Mm-mm.
nurse. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, that's also good to know na parang, kahit na magkalayo kayo, you're still very updated about each other's lives. And yun nga, she's safe, you're safe. So, that's great. But
Mm.
now let's talk about how you started naman in the music industry. Like, since pagkabata mo ba, you already sing? Is this what you really wanted to do in life?
Yes, actually, I started saying I was 3. Yeah, and then um I always start these cuentos with how my mom introduced me to OPM. The first ever song she introduced to me is Pagdating na Panahon by Ice Guerra. And yun, parang it was just in a cassette tape and she started like, playing it over and over for me until I memorized the lyrics at like 3 or 4. And so yeah, that's the first ever song that I learned. Tapos, first ever singing contest naman was when I was 5 or 6 years old, ayan, on our street. And I think that's what really inspired me I was like, yo, I really love this feeling of like, performing in front of people. Yeah. Pero the thing is, it kind of stopped when I was doing singing contests when I was like till 11 years old. But it kind of stopped when I moved to Ireland because there's
Mm.
not a lot of singing contests here, and unless it's like major like The Voice or X Factor. Pero I felt like, there's less opportunity. So I kind of stopped. But I still tried to do like, YouTube covers, like singing in parties and events and stuff. But it was only till last year, October actually. A little cuento. When I was turning 22 in August, yan.
Mhm.
I said to myself, yo, when you turn 22 and nothing still happened with your singing, like parang wala pa din. I think I gotta stop. Like that's it. Like I don't wanna, I wanna stop singing. Yeah. And then
Mhm.
I realized in September when I turned 22, I was like, yo, what are you gonna stop? Like you're not you haven't even started yet. Parang you haven't even tried yet. Yes, there's no opportunities, but you haven't even like, parang tried yourself, like what else you can do. So I said, okay, probably one last try. I'm gonna look for a producer. Uh and like probably like just one song out on Spotify, see what happens. And parang that's the dream na for me to have one song out on Spotify. But fortunately, I think the universe listened to me. I met my producer, which is my manager now, Gio. He's in San Diego at the moment. And so I worked on my first single with him, and now we have, as I said, we have 10 originals out on Spotify. And yeah, still working on music every single day of my life. It's really a dream of mine. Parang now I thought my dream was to, have one out and look at the numbers and, boost it as much as but now really like the dream for me is to make music every day and write and record my songs in my own bedroom. Yeah.
Mhm.
For now, yes.
Wow, thank you for that storytelling of your whole journey. But let me just backtrack to what you
Yes.
said about Aiza Segura. Cassette
Mm.
tapes pa pala si Aiza Segura doon. Na-stuck
I
ako
know.
doon. Hindi ko alam na, pagdating ng panahon, may cassette pa pala noon.
Yeah, my mom
Parang
was
it seems so
recording
recent,
me.
ah.
She was recording
Oh,
me. Yeah. I'm a 98 baby, so it was kind of like around 2001, I
yeah.
suppose. Yeah, ayun. I really remember. It was so clear in my head. She was like pressing those tapes.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
And
At least
Aiza pa
naabutan mo
siya.
pa yon. Oo, yes. Oh, hindi
Yes.
pa Ice Segura.
Ice.
Oo, that time. And also, let's go back to your singing contest era. So, ano yung mga
Mm-mm.
pinanlalaban mo noon?
OMG. Like, okay, I used to be a Beretera, but not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
My first song, great influence was Christina Aguilera, actually. My first song was Reflection, and then
Mm-hmm.
The Voice Within, ano pa ba? Oh, Sarah G, of course. How Could You Say You
Mm-hmm.
Love Me? Broken
Mm-mm.
Vow. Yeah, and mga contest piece. And of course, Miss Regine, Shine. And a lot of Beat songs for, yeah, my
Yes.
contest pieces.
Yes. So, very Filipino upbringing talaga.
Very, yes. Born and raised.
Mm-mm. So, sabi mo, you finished high school here. Did you continue
Yes.
your studies in Ireland after?
Yes, actually, I'm a science girl. I finished in Las Piñas. And ayun, when I came to Ireland, what a nice surprise for me that, yo, you're gonna repeat high school. Like, you have no choice. And that kind of actually got me a bit, sad, a bit low. Because I saw my high school friends, they're all like going to those big universities and
Mm-hmm.
doing, the courses that was their dream back in high
Yes.
school. And obviously we have group chats now. Oh, you passed in this university, this and that. And me, I didn't really take any. I took one or two, and because I knew that I was gonna leave anyway. So ayan, I moved here, and I had to repeat high school for 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. So back
Ooh.
to grade 10. Yeah, and then
So now, ano nang level mo?
Oh, I finished in 2017. So I
Okay.
did, and then I said I'm gonna do nursing. Pero girl, like
Like your
like
mom.
my mom, yes. But
Mm-mm.
after first year, I know I felt like it wasn't for me. So
Okay.
but I'm able to, have jobs related to nursing since I finished first year. But as much as I, admire nurses, my mom
Of
I felt
course.
it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I felt it in my heart that it's really, parang nursing, actually, with every other jobs in every profession, I think it's a calling. you
Mm-hmm.
know if it's for you. And I kind of knew na nursing wasn't for me. So yeah.
And so you set your goal na hanggang 22 lang, try
Yun.
mo. And then the universe got scared. And when you turned
Yeah.
22, okay, ito na yung chance mo. And now you're here sa Mix.
Mm-mm.
You're being interviewed for your songs. Okay, so let's get right to it. Let's get to your music. So after telling us about all your influences when you were a kid, iba-iba siya. Tapos ngayon nga,
Mm-mm.
sabi mo, hindi ka ng piratera. So how would you describe your music to us?
Okay, actually, when you this was a problem of mine when I was starting because I thought you have to have, a specific genre. Like,
Yeah.
oh, like Eunice, she's a pop singer, songwriter, or R&B or whatever. But the more I make music, the more I realize that this is my way of like expressing my creativity and my artistry, like
Mhm.
especially things I can't just, articulate like verbally. I put them down into songs. So to answer your question, the more I make music, the more I realize I have no specific genre. I don't stick to just one genre. My manager says it's more of pop and R&B, a bit of
Mhm.
acoustic as well. Yeah. But honestly, like that's not something I super like put my focus on. Na, oh, what's my sound like? Uh, well, if you listen to my music, like that's just me. Like that's just how I express myself.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yes,
So,
leaning towards pop and R&B. Yes.
okay, okay. So, for those who haven't heard Parasail yet, before we talk about the song, can you please sing a short sample for all of us
Yes.
so that, we can hear what your sound is more or less like?
Yes, okay. I'll sing the pre-chorus.
Okay.
Bumubulong-bulong sa hangin, ito ba ay para sa'kin? Tanong ng puso at laging laman ng panalangin. Kulang pa ba, hindi magaling? Ano pa ba dapat na aking gawin? Sa dami ng bagay gusto patunayan, kailan ko pang aba mararating? Sabi mo, oh, para sa'yo, bago mo pa iniling ibinigay na sa'yo. Pakinggan mo, ko di mapakali, hindi huli, di maaga, huwag kang magmadali. Isipin mo, oh, hindi lang ikaw ang naghihintay, sumikat na muli ang araw, iyong-iyo. Oh, para sa'yo, walang ibang makakakuha kung ano ang iyo para sa'yo. Yes.
Yay! Ang astig, no? Ang astig mong
Thank
female vocalist
you.
also. Were you the one who wrote para sa'yo also?
Yes, yes.
Wow. And it kind of connects to what you were saying earlier, no? About
Mm-mm.
if it's meant for you, it's for you.
Yes.
Parang it's a calling, di ba?
Yeah.
Kung para sa isang bagay. So please tell us
Yeah.
about how this song came about.
Yeah, VJ, cause actually wrote this song after I dropped out of nursing. Cause I
Oh.
said na parang oh my goodness. I was talking to God actually, and it's kind of like my one of my lowest points really. And I was just on my bed and I was like, they said na I got the points for because here in Ireland you have to get the points to be able to do a particular course. So
Okay.
my titas and titos here, titas and titos of Ireland, they're saying that you got the points, so it's for you. Like like nursing, you have to do it. Pero,
Mm-mm.
and then I felt in my heart it's not for me, and I know in my heart that music is for me and singing, but why don't I get the opportunities? So it was like kind of me talking to myself that I'm like, before, parang, di ba, I said, bago mo pa hiniling, binigay na sa'yo. So you trust yourself, trust God, trust the universe, and the plans that are laid out for you are already written for you. It's gonna happen. Whether you like it or not, it's gonna happen because it's already, meant for you. So that's really the message, I guess, of the song. And what else? Yeah, parang, um, kung ano yung para sa'yo. I guess,
Mm-mm.
like, wala akong magagawa, it's for you, you know?
Ang galing. That's like your mantra right now. And I think, you
Really,
were
yeah.
able to inspire also other people na medyo
Hopefully.
lost nga, na hinahanap pa what's meant for them, their purpose in
Mm-mm.
life. And, when they hear this song, I think it's really gonna inspire them. Now, speaking of
Hopefully.
your mantras in life, I can't help but notice that you have something written on your chest, something tattooed on your
Oh,
chest.
yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Yes, it's French for faith and love. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I was super impulsive when I got this. I wanted to get I wanted to get just faith and love, but I was like, you know what? Let me ask my French friend how to translate this for wala lang, for more posh. Wala lang yan.
So
Impulsive
ano yung
starting.
ano siya in French, yung Faith and Love?
You know what? The fact that I can't see it, I forgot. You
Kailangan mo
reader.
pa ng mirror ka. So
You
baliktad din
guys,
kapag nag-mirror ka,
oh,
no?
that's so embarrassing. But it's like love for. I can't read it because I can't say it. So I don't want to
Mm.
butcher. But
Sana hindi
yeah.
ka niloko ng friend mo, no?
Oh my gosh, sana. Cause she's French. So,
Sana.
I translated it naman. So sana tama.
Okay. Tama naman, tama naman. Okay,
Yeah.
now, Eunice, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Mix, but sa Mix kasi we play out music videos, and syempre we're very interested to know if meron ka bang plano na gumawa ng music video for para sa'yo.
Yes, for sure. Actually, my Astral Mind, they're the ones who distributed the song with me, and it's really a plan for us to produce a music video for this month actually. But it's such a challenge for me. It's a struggle because I'm in Ireland and I don't really know a lot of photographers, videographers. I do, but parang I think I have a preference na I want them to be Pinoy. Para it's easier to because it's like Tagalog song especially, so it's
Yeah.
easier for them to have a visual of their own as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's such a challenge for me for this month to try to come up with my own music video. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, yeah.
If ever, ano yung concept na i-imagine mo na ngayon for your music video?
Oh, I think it would be very authentic to the story, as in me, just writing on my bed and of course more dramatic, but me writing it and probably like another person that's trying to make it in the back. And then probably the ending would be like she's watching herself, or that's her future self that made it. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah.
Ooh, uy maganda. Oo, mukhang
Diba?
matagal-tagal mong napag-isipan 'to. So, aabangan namin 'yan,
Gawa ko
Eunice.
lang.
Ang ganda ng concept. Okay, now,
Thank you.
aside from music, what else are you into? Ano yung mga pinagkakaabalahan mo? You mentioned Kumu.
Yes, actually. I started Kumu the same time I started music back in October, September-ish. Yan. So my manager, sorry, his name is Gio because I call him Managio. And funny story, he was like, "Yo, you should do Kumu. Like you're for Kumu, download Kumu." And I'm like, "No, I'm not." Like I was so straight up. I was like, "I'm not a live streamer. I've actually I've never done that. Like I just know YouTube, the norms, Instagram." Or live streaming, I never thought I'd, dive into that kind of platform. But I was sneaky, and behind his back, I was like, let me actually try this. Like, so I did a live stream without him. He didn't know about it. And I kind of enjoyed it because it's actually, people talk to you like real
Mhm.
time. So, and you get to have a company as well, and you get to share your music. And I realized, if I could like talk to these people, I could share to them. I think this is the easiest way for me to share my music and myself as well. Because as I said, like I want to put myself out more there. Like after I turned 22, like, man, let's try these things na nga. Sige.
Mhm.
So yeah, I do live streaming. I actually, oh my gosh, I joined a virtual pageant just recently. It's called Miss Kumu Global. And fortunately, we bagged first runner up. That is my first
Wow!
ever.
Congrats!
Thank you. So yeah, like,
Anong
uh,
virtual pageant? So, meron ding mga talent portion. What did you do for that?
yes.
May Q&A ba? Tell us about it.
Yes, so it happened last 1st of May. So for
Okay.
the whole of April, every week
Mhm.
on Saturdays, so we had to present ourselves for the first week. Second week, we had to present our advocacy. So my advocacy was Roots of Health in Palawan, Philippines. So it's I'm for women empowerment and for young
Mhm.
girls. And we talked about reproductive health, teenage pregnancy. And then for the third week, that's when we did the talent portion. So you guys, you can watch it on my Instagram if you want to see what I did. Yeah, so I performed two of my original songs with wardrobe change. So if you want to see that on Instagram. And we bagged Miss Talent as well. So thank you, Miss Mafe, for yeah,
Yay!
Miss Mafe is Miss World Philippines 2003. So yo, VJI, I thought it's like, for fun lang, like a mess about
Mm-mm.
pageant. But when it was happening, the more, we do our mentorships and stuff, the more I realized it's actually serious pala. And the people that are like, in charge are binibining like Filipinas, like Miss Karen
Mm-mm.
Agustin, Miss Mafe. It's a shock to me. It's a surprise to me. But as well, like it's such a good experience. I never thought I'd join a pageant in my entire life.
Well, it's great. 22 is a great age to start exploring and trying new things. And that's what you're doing now. So, congratulations, Eunice. And I hope
Thank
you get to
you.
inspire more people. Would you like to tell us about your social media accounts? I'm sure a lot of people watching right now would want to follow you more and get to hear your music more.
Yes, you guys, easiest way to follow me is at Eunice Janine. Everywhere on all socials, EUNICEJANINE. And Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all digital platforms. We have 10, I believe, original songs there. You can listen to kung anong tip nyo na genre for the day. And yeah, Eunice Janine on Kumu, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'm gonna start my TikTok. I don't have TikTok yet properly. Pero yes, and yeah, Eunice Janine everywhere.
So, is your artist name Eunice or Eunice Janine?
Eunice Janine, yes. That's actually
Ah,
my
your
first and my
artist
second
name.
name. Yeah, Eunice Janine.
Ah, okay,
Yes.
okay. I thought Eunice lang talaga. So, okay. Thank you so much, Eunice Janine, for
Yes.
dropping by Mix and for,
Oh, thank
telling us all
you.
about yourself. Thank you so much for waking up early at
Of
4 a.m. Well,
course. Oh
I'm
my
sure
goodness.
earlier pa kasi you made up and everything. You made yourself up.
Na-excite
So,
ako, VJI. Like, I woke up at 1:30 for Papa.
1:30! Oh
Yes,
my
that's my
gosh!
usual
Grabe.
bedtime. Pero for mix, let's wake up early.
Aw, thank you so much for that. And
No,
also,
thank
since
you.
you've mentioned Kumu na rin, I'd also like to remind everyone on Kumu na the virtual concert of Ben and Ben is happening this
Ooh.
Saturday na, May 22. You can also watch this, Eunice Janine, if you want. You can buy your tickets now on www.kumu.live. There is a VIP version of the ticket that is 999 pesos. That's access to the main show plus meet and greet with Ben and Ben after the show. And then there's also the Gen Ad version, 499 pesos. That is for the access to the main show. So sana magkita-kita tayo May 22,
Yay.
7 p.m. And sana in the future, Eunice, Janine, we can also see you in your own virtual concert. Aabangan namin
Wow.
yan dito sa Mix. And of course, pag pumunta
Hopefully.
ka na dito sa Philippines, sana mag-guest ka
Oh,
rin in person sa Mix. But for
can't
now,
wait.
yes, we'll settle with this virtual interview again. Thank you so much for accommodating us kahit na grabe yung oras dyan sa Ireland. Lastly,
No,
what's your
for
message
mix.
to everyone? May gusto ka pa bang batiin? Go ahead.
Of course. Thank you, VJI, for this. I really, really enjoyed it. And Mix, of course, for having me. Thank you so much. And of course, my family, my friends, my mom, who's in the other room. I love you so much. My boyfriend, and of course, Astral Mind official. Thank you for doing this. And Managio, my manager, all of my friends that are supporting me in the Philippines. Ayan, and of course the people in Europe as well and USA who woke up early for this as well with me. Ayan. Thank you for appreciating me and my music, everyone that's following me. And again, thank you so much, Mix, for having me.
Thank you, Eunice Janine. Once again, I'm VJIE for this MYXclusive interview. Once again, thank you so much to everyone watching sa Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. This has been our MYXclusive interview with Eunice Janine. Yay!
Thank you.